Hi everyone, let me give you some tips about what to carry in your bag for a successful trek in Nepal. I start with medicine you could need, small useful equipment, 2 apps you must download before getting there, and finally which clothes you should have. Against altitude sickness, you should buy Diamox or the Nepali version of it. It's called Zolamide. Buy those in Kathmandu because it's cheaper. Above 4,000 meter, 12,000 feet, to maximize your chance of having a nice acclimatization, you should take half a pill in the morning and half a pill in the evening. In case of high altitude sickness symptoms, you should take 1 pill in the morning and 1 pill in the evening. And I suggest you to buy more of those so that you can help others on the way. If you don't follow the rules of acclimatization process, you might develop a high altitude cerebral edema. To increase your chance to survive until the hospital, you'll need 4 milligrams of dexamethasone 3 times per day. I suggest that you buy dexamethasone tablets to sustain 2 days of treatment, so 24 milligrams. This might save your life or the life of a nice person that you might want to help on the way. The risk of eventually being infected by intestinal parasites like stomach worms is high. I got them on day 1. Severe diarrheas are fun if you want to lose weight, but not recommended while trekking in Himalayas. I recommend you to get 15 tablets of Prochdil Fort in a pharmacy in Kathmandu, because once you start trekking, you won't find many pharmacies on the way. Now add to your list vitamins and maybe broad-spectrum antibiotics and you're all set. Once you're above 3000 meters, you should wear high protective sunglasses. Category 4, specially made for high mountains. Don't trust the one you could buy in Kathmandu and wear them at all times, even if they are really ugly. You should use specific sun cream. It should be written at least 50 on it. Put many times a day. Specific lipstick with a high index of UV protection. On mine it's written SPF 30 at least. Put it many times a day, otherwise you'll end up like that guy. Oh, by the way, this is Everest. On the trek of the 3 passes, you will almost never need gaiters nor crampons, but for the few times you'll need them, it will change your life. For a good acclimatization process, try to drink minimum 5 liters a day. You'll need 1 chlorine tablet per liter, so try to get between 50 to 100 tablets for your trip. Having a nice warm shower will not often be possible. Consider having baby wipes. You'll be carrying 3 days of clothes, so don't forget hand washing soap. Most electricity plugs are disconnected. To recharge your phone and camera, you'll be asked to pay extra, or you'll have to be inventive. So buy a high capacity power bank and a fast multiple USB charger. To protect your stuffs while you are away, I recommend a cable lock to secure all the openings of your backpack around the water pipe, for example. The first app you must download is Maps.me. Once you've downloaded the app on your phone, you must download the maps of the countries that you'll visit. This app can be used as an offline navigation system, even if your mobile is in flight mode. The second app you'll need is an offline altimeter, like this one. The quantity of moisture in your shoes is mainly responsible for cold injuries, blisters and fungus problems. You can be sweating until 2 centiliters per day in your shoes, and it can take until 48 hours to dry. To reduce that problem, wear 1 pair of socks in the morning and another one in the afternoon, and dry the other pair of socks by putting them in your trousers pockets. Get 1 or 2 pairs of woolen socks. I've bought local socks for $50. Wear them on a dry pair of trekking socks when they are not warm enough. In Kathmandu you can buy bird feather walking socks for the evening and inside your sleeping bag. Take off your trekking shoes as often as possible and let them dry under the sun or beside the fireplace. Your goal should always be to have dry shoes before the next walk. You'll need 1 pair of thin and sticky working gloves with which you should be able to open your bag, grab stuff and so on. When those won't be warm enough, you'll need warm mittens to put over. I've bought those bird feather mittens in Kathmandu for 800 rupees. As the first layer, I was mostly wearing a fast drying t-shirts, but when it was colder, a merino wool t-shirt. As a second layer, this pullover, and when it was really cold, I was wearing this thick down jacket. I've bought this bird feather jacket for 5,500 rupees in Kathmandu. While trekking, I was wearing this thin windstopper jacket, bought for 2,100 rupees in Kathmandu. Openings under the armpit are really interesting in order to reduce the quantity of moisture inside the jacket. For 6,500 rupees, I've bought a minus 20 degrees sleeping bag in Kathmandu, made of bird feather. But so you know, in every lodge you get blankets and you can ask for more. So actually you could trek without carrying a sleeping bag, when it's low season at least. I wouldn't take that risk during high season. What I do suggest is to buy this thermalite reactor. It's pricey, but it's supposed to increase the temperature of your sleeping place up to 15 degrees, and it's really light and compact. I used a thin trekking trouser. When needed, I added a thin thermal under trouser under my trekking trouser. And when it was really cold, I added a third layer between the trekking trouser and the thin thermal under trouser. It was a kind of a polar trouser. Use compression bags to keep your clothes dry and to pack the smallest backpack possible. Thank you for watching. In my next video, I'll give you tips about how to trek on your own, succeed your acclimatization process, and how to use your equipment more efficiently.